Cardano. Hey, all right, so I don't know why I like doing that, but I think Charles Hoskinson is one of the granddaddies, Mac daddies of crypto, and I do see that Cardano 8, I'm going to make a price prediction today in this video that I think is going to shock you, but you're going to find it interesting because I'm going to give you a perspective that maybe not many people have given you, not many people have thought of or thought of in this particular way. Now, before I get into the video, if you're new to the channel, thank you for coming. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate your views more than you know, and comment down below. We occasionally do giveaways here, so if you're new, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button and the like button. It helps me out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. I myself personally, I'm guilty of this. I get immersed in videos and then I forget to actually subscribe and hit the bell because I'm enjoying the video and I forget completely about it, and then I'm on to the next thing. So before you forget, and if you don't like what I deliver in the video, it's free to give and it's free to take back that like and subscription. So just do it now so you don't forget. And first off, so we're going to do a look inside Cardano's big blockchain plans for Africa. I believe that crypto mining, and because Cardano leans to the green side, a lot of developing nations are really heavy into the green energy because they don't have the type of infrastructures that big cities have, and green cryptos are a tremendous fit. They will get a lot of unregulated, basically a lot of slack. Things will progress very, very quickly for them to build out infrastructure there if they're interested in green mining, and it provides fantastic currency alternatives for people there that have difficulty with banks, have difficulty with receiving money from family, sending money to family. So the opportunity there is much more powerful in developing nations. So yes, they'll have to do more volume to be able to create the same type of liquidity, but I believe that the volume is there, and I suspect that we're going to see a $5 Cardano with less than 3 years from now. And this is the kind of situation where, depending on how it spirals, especially with developing nations, you could easily see a $3. Again, this is my opinion, this is not investment advice, but in Charles, you have out there a good orator. He is, the English market is well served with him because he, especially lately, is frequently out there. And if he gets the word out along with Cardano's technology, and if a lot of developing nations jump on at a high rate because they don't want to be left behind, and often, like I say, innovation is change is forced. Cool things happen when it's done by force. And like people, a lot of the time, nations don't want to miss out. So you don't want, there's other nations out there that are going to look at this and they're going to say they don't want Africa to be in the lead. They want to jump on the bandwagon and they want a piece of what's out there so that they're not left behind like they have been in the past with financial systems across the world currently right now. So make no mistake, this is a whole new world, and I don't recommend with most things that you trade them. I recommend you buy them and own them, hodl them, because if you hodl them in good times and bad, and if you have that mentality, and if you put in, what you can afford to lose always, no matter how greatly you believe in the investment, no matter how strongly you believe in the founder, owners, CEOs, and infrastructure, if you can put in what you can have the patience to sit there for a long period of time, you are going to be in a much better position. The last thing you want to do is be under stress to sell, when things go down, because even the greatest of purchases are going to go down. They are going to get hammer time down, and you're going to have to be able to have the wherewithal, the staying power to sit there and hold and be patient. And if you can do that, I think you have one of the biggest winners here on the internet. Besides, we know what my two favorites are. I won't get into that for this video because this is strictly for Cardano today. And let's go over and look inside Cardano's big blockchain plans for Africa. Oh, Cardano and Ethiopian government announced partnership implementing blockchain for education. Interesting. The project aims to provide a digital identity for over 5 million students in the country. Cardano's blockchain may be used for a variety of projects across the continent. So, countries in Africa have always been early adopters when it comes to financial technology. Emerging tech has been at the forefront of major solutions across the continent. Most recently, IOHK announced its major projects as part of what it says is the biggest blockchain deal in history, solving problems with emerging tech. So, despite the common idea that Africa is lagging in technological innovation, the continent is home to many forward-thinking startups and tech solutions. For example, in Kenya, M-Pesa has been revolutionizing cell phone banking since the 1990s. This product has made it easier to send money and reach the unbanked, well, like I was talking about before, but in a different way. Meanwhile, because there's big challenges out there with banking, so this can help. Meanwhile, South Africa has grown to become the fintech hub of the region. Its cities like Cape Town are fertile ground for new startups to build from. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, the uptake hasn't been quite as enthusiastic. However, despite some regulatory setbacks, exchanges like Luno have grown year on year, and in February, Nigeria became the second largest Bitcoin market in the world after the United States. You know, what's nice about technology is a lot of these third world countries that deserve to have their people, mothers, fathers, grandparents, and especially the children, have new opportunities, have, the basics need to be there: fresh drinking water, nice, good, solid housing, um, technology, so they can open their mind to the rest of the world, because the more you see, the more you learn, the more you have access to, the more easier you can better discover what you're good at, and they can prosper this way. So this is all great stuff. Now, Cardano launches blockchain projects in Africa. When it comes to blockchain technology outside of cryptocurrencies, however, the biggest announcement came recently from IOHK. Okay, IOHK, right. The company plans to implement a variety of projects. It will utilize its blockchain to improve services in countries like Ethiopia and Tanzania. Blockchain for Education in Ethiopia, IOHK, has partnered with the Ethiopian government to transform the education system using their smart contract platform, Cardano. As part of the deal, students across Ethiopia will be given a digital identity, DID. This metadata carries all the information about the academic performance throughout their schooling, and it uses Atala Prism technology integrated with the Cardano blockchain. So what is Atala Prism technology? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see. My internet is never this slow, by the way. It must be their website. So, Atala fosters growth in the digital economy for growing business. Expand your customer base, increase your profits, and future-proof your business through an improved overall experience for effective governments. Implement secure next-generation services. Okay. Use our interactive city map to experience how Atala Prism can power a smarter world. Our interactive demo will enable you to see what a smart city powered by Atala Prism will look like. Okay, we're not going to do a demo. Let's see if maybe we can find. That's what happens with an off-the-cuff video, guys. See what Verdict has to say. Oh, we had something from 4 hours ago. Hopes of a blockchain-empowered Africa after Ethiopia deal with Atala Prism. The Ethiopian Ministry of Education has announced a deal with blockchain identity solution Atala Prism. Atala Prism is based on the Cardano blockchain. Both Atala Prism and Cardano are developed by input-output partnerships between blockchain companies and African institutions, are mutually beneficial. Robust, tamper-proof records offer empowering identity technology to countries without it, and legitimacy to those troubled by corruption. And when there's a lot of violence and there's a lot of just crazy things going on in a particular sector of a country, it's nice to be able to do everything on the internet, including transact with cryptocurrency, right? And I know a lot of the modern day payment processors, and I know this from the internet marketing industry, they're not welcoming. Like, you can, it's not so easy sometimes to use PayPal in third world countries, and as big as PayPal is, there needs to be some type of some replacement, that another option for these countries where they can transact seamlessly. So it's going to be blockchain. So it's easy to take identification technology for granted. Save bank letters about thwarted identity fraud attempts. Citizens of the developed world are rarely given cause to think about what life would be without reliable identification. But the technology is vital to modern life. Without it, bank accounts, passports, voting ballots, money lending, job applications, health numbers, and much more become difficult. Alta Prism's blockchain identity solution is a decentralized digital identity. Under the deal, Atala Prism will be used to provide DIDs. Okay, so it looks like it is an identifier that holds identity in a secure manner so that you do not have, I would guess, identity theft, and that's one of the purposes of this technology that works off of Cardano, which will be used in Africa. Now, let's see where I was here. Where was I? Where is this? Here it is. All right, so blockchain for education in Ethiopia. So this article is beincrypto.com, and if you want to check it out, please feel free. I always reveal my sources. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Do you see Cardano being at that price point? Like I said, do you think third world countries, do you think it's a great idea? Do you think it can work? Do you think the government will work with them because they lean to the green side? And don't forget to subscribe. Make a comment. If you want to visit one of our internet properties, entrepreneuramg.com, there'll be a surprise there waiting for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you, as always, on the next video. I hope this finds you healthy, happy. Enjoy your day.